Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Let's go. All right, in the spot market, we have gold up $48 to $3,977, trying to get back to $4,000. Silver up 54 cents to 48.03. December futures 47.99, close enough to call it in parity. GSR right about flat at 82.65, down from nearly 85. The 10-year, now here is the story, the 10-year spiking as a result of the FOMC decision and press conference a half an hour later where we got a quarter-point rate cut, and then he will be data dependent going forward, pretty much taking that second quarter-point rate cut that everyone was expecting off the table for now. So worried about labor market and worried about tariff inflation. That is how that goes. So rates are spiking up. I think it'll find a top in here at some point and push lower, just because that is what needs to happen. The dollar is very strong on that news of higher long-term rates. Dollar up 1/3% to 99.47. A while ago, I thought it would push to 100. It looks like it's going to do it, maybe even today. So a higher dollar should depress commodity prices, and it has copper a little bit, down 5 cents to 5.20, but still very strong in the copper market. Platinum is also off $7 to 15.59. DBB base metal fund is 21.90, up in the pre-market. GDX also up in the pre-market, 71.48, as it tries to gain back a lot of ground that was lost over the last couple weeks. SIL, the silver miner basket, up 28 cents to 66.77, also trying to move to fill that gap, two giant gaps on the SIL chart. Okay, economic releases. Initial jobless claims, I doubt we'll get that. GDP, I don't think we'll get that. We have a Fed head speaker tomorrow. Personal income, consumer spending, PCE, core PCE, etc. I don't know if we get those or not. But metals do like to rally into economic releases. Inflation is pretty much flat here, so it is certainly around the 3% level, and housing inflation is coming down. We also have oil prices coming down, so it looks like we'll keep a lid on inflation right around 3%. So what is Powell so worried about? Well, I think he just wants to go slow. I think he's just being reluctant to go with the program here. Maybe he's trying to retaliate, but there are probably more rate cuts in our future. In the pre-market, we are at 42 on the Fear Greed Index, not as fearful as we were the other day, in spite of Powell taking away the punch bowl. So interesting, a lot of volatility, as I said there would be. But metals surprisingly holding in there very, very well. I think somewhat proving the point that we are in a consolidation zone here, a little under 4,000 for gold, and between 46 and 50 for silver. So I think the takeaway I would have is that metals are continue to be strong and are consolidating here at a little bit below their all-time highs. I don't think this move is over by a long shot, and we definitely have a lot of buying in the silver and gold market, but we have outflows in the gold and silver ETFs. So also outflows in Bitcoin, which I forgot to mention. Where did I get to the stock futures? Bitcoin has been just flopping around here. It was bullish, now it's going back to bearish, and I always pass it. Where are you, Bitcoin? Where in the heck is it? Hold on one second. Pre-markets. Why is that so hard to find? 1 second, getting to Bitcoin. There it is. Down 1,128 to 108,844. It's really got to bust a move here or it's going lower. Let's get on to the deals, no question today, and let's just hit the best deals if we can. Let's see, what do I like? I like this 1/10 Philharmonic here at 436 over at Monument Metals. And I like this quarter ounce polar bear, good price on that, 1046 at Golden Eagle. Let's go on to a $5 commemorative, also a great way to buy U.S. sovereign gold, 970 any quantity pricing at Monument Metals, 0.2419 ounces of gold in that. If you want to go metric, because it's often cheaper than sovereign coins and conventional U.S. measurements, 1,346 for a 10-gram gold bar, but don't buy that. We're going to get to Costco in a minute. And before I forget, well, welcome all new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. Now's a great time for a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here. And I'm just trying to find you the best deals anywhere on the internet very, very early in the morning. I also like this half-ounce sovereign gold offering from Monument Metals, 2,047, and any of those coins would be adequate as far as I'm concerned. We got to do a 1 ounce gold eagle because, well, we just got to do it. 4,129 at bullion exchanges, but you will not see that at Costco these days. A buffalo's going to be $100 more. Let's go on to a, what do we want to do here? A krugerrand. A krugerrand is 4,032 at Pimbex. I'd expect that to be circulated, but certainly a pretty good price. The 100 Corona, I think I said incorrectly yesterday. This was 1.2 ounces of gold. No, it's not. It is 0.98 ounces of gold for $4,000, so 4,008 at Monument Metals. And I'm not sure what the quality on that is. It is going to be circulated, so you don't know what that's going to be, but it's certainly going to be cheap, and foreign gold often is, and foreign gold often gives you the best buy-sell spread. You buy at the cheapest place you can find, and you sell at the highest buyer you can find, and I'm going to bet you that's going to be about a 2% spread, which is not a bad way to trade gold. 20 francs, 758, cheapest price I can find over at Golden Eagle for a angel. All right, not a bad coin there either. There's that 5 peso, which is 1,009 at Monument Metals. I'll let you figure out, well, no, I won't do that. It is a quarter ounce. It is a full quarter ounce of gold. I really like that about this gold peso. Easy to consider what the value is. Let's keep going here, and I'm going to go on to the half platinum deal. Oh, see, people bought it up. Doggone it. I hope you got some of those if you're buying platinum here. Here we have platinum consolidating at much lower levels. We have gold, which will resume, in my opinion, its bullish run. And gold is what's pulling platinum up. I don't think it's the auto industry. I think platinum has gold envy. And I think you could have bought that yesterday. Okay, let's keep going here. And random platinum coin is a maple at 1,713. I don't know, a little pricey. Let's do the 25-gram gold platinum pack is 1611. You could pick that up as well at Money Metals. And let's do a silver eagle. Well, these premiums are not coming down. 53.95 for a silver eagle at Monument. And that is, oh, they just did come down. Now, wasn't that $5.99 a couple of minutes ago? Looks like Silver Eagle's got a little cheaper, $53.95 for a 2026 Silver Eagle. So this is, I guess the U.S. Mint is starting to make them, and that'll be on pre-order. They'll take your money, but you probably won't get that coin for a month or two. Let's go on to Culls. Well, 53 versus 50. All right, Culls over at Monument Metals. My green light is on. I think you can buy in here. It's a good time to accumulate with parts of your funds. Don't spend them all at once. You never know when you're going to get a giant smackdown and you can deploy capital. Always keep some capital in reserve. 51.45 for a maple, but those will likely be older maples. Caveat emptor. All right, and a kangaroo, 52.21, and let's go to a Philharmonic, which is 51.40. Not a bad price, I guess, with spot at what, 48? 48 spot. Now I have to remember that. Boy, these prices are just all over the map. Let's see, Marines coming soon at the U.S. Mint. Don't forget about that one in November. Here's Costco, and you can still pick up this gold bar. It is back in stock. And this is, hold on one second, the Liberty Bell. Well, there you go. It's all about the Liberty Bell this year at the U.S. Mint. And here is something that kind of capitalizes on that. That is made by PAMP. Nice bar, nice price, $41.79. And just like they say right here, you will want to use your Executive Club membership. Now that does cost $130 every 12 months. Okay, so you got to pay up for that. And then you could also get the Costco 2% cashback card, or you could use your what else do we use here? I'm forgetting. I'm totally forgetting Costco. They do not take American Express. They do not take PayPal. So you got to use a 2% credit card. Wells Fargo has one if you don't have one. So there you go. Hopefully you can get 4% off of that. That would put you right around $4,000 for a very pretty 1-ounce bar. And I can't complain at all about that. Thank you, Costco. Junk is going to be under spot. We got deals popping up everywhere on junk. This is about 34 times face, a little more than yesterday. And the big lot of junk is 33.58 times face. And cheaper, way cheaper on eBay, cheaper at your local coin shop. So you guys get out there to the coin shops. You know, they're having trouble selling this stuff to the refiners anymore. So you're going to get a deal. Don't be selling it to them. For God's sake, don't take a $5 back a spot offer on your junk. It's time to be stacking it, not smacking it. Okay, and silver below spot, I doubt there's any. Well, there we go. 40% silver. You want to get screwed badly? Buy that. Okay, and here's 90%, 33.82. Yeah, we know you can sell silver at $1 back a spot. What do you pay for it? Okay, they sell it for $33.82. What's the buyback price? $29.46. You got a $4 spread between buy and sell, even though those are $0.50. The dealer won't care. They won't pay you any more. The way to realize premiums on junk is to, it's going to be in the retail market, like on eBay, where something like a Merck or a Franklin will sell for more than a Washington quarter. Okay, what is this here? Cull World Coins. Oh yeah, forgot about this. $49.99 for one, $49.79 for 20, and they'll be circulated. Maybe not cull, but they'll certainly be tarnished. I don't know, get those, put them in a bath of baking soda and aluminum foil, bring them back to life, and if they're not too badly spotted or dinged up, then you probably have something nice there for $2 over spot. We'll beat that on eBay, won't we? Let's see, and in the silver round category, what do we got at Golden State Mint? Golden State Mint charging $50.95. That's $3 over spot. I don't know why silver rounds are so expensive. We got a new customer deal. I thought I had something decent here. Yeah, I guess it's the Cull coin. So I'd buy the Cull Sovereign over the new rounds with that big a differential. If you want to get a kilo, that is going to cost you out of stock on the kilos. Man, and they were charging $1 over, I think. How about the Hundy? 100-ounce bar is $49.03, $1 over spot for 100-ounce bars. Your dealer will probably sell you that at $48 or $47. Cheaper on eBay, though. Probably more like $47 on eBay when we get there. And also don't forget about the limited edition silver-proof set. Someone said that the subscription button was back on for this. What in the world? I doubt that. Oh, come on. No, but someone in the comments said the subscription button came back on for this, which would be your way to guarantee you get this 2025 set. Don't confuse it with the 2024 set, because that has no aftermarket value. This is the one that does, and you probably make $100 on that if you're hanging out at the U.S. Mint on November 6th. Okay, that'll be a date. Mark that in your calendar. You want to make $100, but you got to have a way to sell it, okay? Let's see. And now we're on to eBay. We're going to try to find a better deal using a 3% rebate credit card. Yes, we can use our PayPal credit card. Check out through PayPal and get 3% unlimited cash back. All right, so that's the number one credit card I recommend. Number two is the American Express Everyday Cash, 3% cash back only when you check out through PayPal, okay? And then we're going to get lower prices by taking that money back from the credit card companies. And the dealers pay up for that, so you might as well take advantage of it. Let's go ahead and go to Silver Eagles. We've been smoking the dealers on Silver Eagles. Here we got a big seller, pretty good feedback, free shipping, Silver Eagles. These are off quality. Okay, they're off quality. 53, no good. No good. You can get BU for the same price. There you go. That's how you do it. So that would be 53.60. And that would be about 52 out the door. So you can pay 54 to 55 at the dealer. You can pay 52 from a recognized dealer on eBay if you have the 3% credit card, and you can get as many of those as you want, I think. He's only got one left. Now, why would there only be one left of the best deal on eBay? Don't know. Don't know. Wasn't that there yesterday? Guess you guys didn't like it. Let's do a big lot. Maybe we can get a cheaper price. Is this 53.20? This is big dealer, good feedback, free shipping, and they are BU 5 rolls. Yeah, I showed you this one yesterday too. So this would be $150 off would be $51.70. $51.70 here, $55 at the dealer. You choose. Don't forget your Eagles, guys. Notice the premiums are still staying sky high on Eagles. The story has not finished. Let's do a silver maple, and silver maples 1310 from a big seller, good feedback, free shipping. They are 2015s, but they look yucky. I saw that yesterday. Same guy. 1322. Okay, there's a big seller, good feedback. And those are, they look like they have shield guard. 2022, is that an anniversary maple? I don't know offhand. Anyway, 1330, let's check that on the cheat sheet. And 1330 divided by 25 and taking 3% off would put you at 51.60 on maples, the number 2 coin in the world. How about a Britannia? Can we beat 1330? $12.99 for a Britannia from Pinehurst. And they are spanking new 2024s. $12.99 will put you out the door at $50.44. That'd be about $2.40 over spot. Maybe we can get something cheaper here. Pardon me. How about kangaroos? Kangaroos 1303, no sale. How about krugerrands? Are they still making them and selling them? Yep, 1336, no deal. And Philharmonics divided by 20 is going to be 52. That's about 50.50 out the door. That'll beat the dealer by a buck or two right there from Pinehurst. They're brand spanking new. So plenty of silver. Plenty of silver out there, seems to me. Let's get some junk, because that is what is hated, despised. Nobody wants it. Dealers throwing it away in the trash. And same deals we had yesterday. Let's try to find something good here. Washington quarters, and there's a mixed lot. Can we get something good? There's Walkers, full date Walkers, 356. Out the door at about 34.6 for Walkers. Same price for Benjis. If you like higher weight, the Kennedys usually have higher weight content. Any Mercs? Come on, Mercs. Merc me up. Boy, people holding back their Mercs, I guess. Washingtons. What do we got to pay for Mercs? I paid too much the other day and got too little, but what do we got? There's some Mercs. Mercury Dimes. Full dates. Full dates from Pinehurst. That's a nice image. Nice looking Mercs. 36.5. Well, now the Mercs are going to run you 35.5 out the door. That's actually more than I paid. I guess I was buying on the dip and then it dipped lower and then it popped back up. Okay, let's get a large lot. Something good here. A large lot. Slick quarters. No, slick dimes. All right, let's dig into this one. We got slick dimes at 34.3. And out the door, that is going to be 34.3 times 0.97. Here's how you beat the dealers, and you'll be at 33.27. You remember the dealers were the dealer junk, 33.27 versus a small lot here of 34. Save 75 cents. Let's continue the math here and then divide that by 0.715. And you are going to be at 46.50, and it's only $1.50 under spot. I've seen better, I've seen worse. You decide what you want to do. Let's get back to the deals. Maybe we can get a deal. Oh, a large lot. Let's see, a large lot. 34.33.31. Was I in large lots? Did I do the small? Yeah, I guess that's it. So you can only save a buck or two. How about a big bag of Mercs here? 34.73. 33.73 for Mercs. Why didn't that pop up in my other? I'm not sure. I may have missed it. So there you got. Let's see what the cautionary tale is on this. Oh, these are the Liberty Mercs. You're going to get some slicks in those. So today they're 41.71. Yeah, that's about what I paid. But I didn't like the slicks in that deal. Here's a bag of Mercs for $34.80, only $7 more. Big seller, pretty good feedback. Oh, those look righteous. I like that. I like that shot right there. This is the one I would buy if you can trust this guy. I'm not seeing any slicks. I'm not seeing any bent. This looks like just a straight up nice listing here. So here you're going to get Mercs for less than the dealer is charging for Washington quarters. And that's what you want to do. If you don't mind paying up for that stuff, of course you have to believe in the long-term numismatic value of common date average circulated Mercs. I do. That's why that's what I'm stacking here, and bought a bunch of it. Okay, and moving on to a 1 ounce Libertad. What do we got there? 1605. No, too much. Am I missing the good deals here? Nothing good there. How about the, what is this? Oh, the 2025 still going for $5,000. Okay, we don't care about that. 5 ounce libs. What can we get those for? $300, so that's $60 per lib from AppMex 2024. Is a little higher mintage in 2024, but if you think the Mexico Mint is going to stop making that kind of thing, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe you go for it. Cheapest kilo is going to be $16.50, $50 off, about $1,600 for a kilo. We'll do the math on that. It's a little pricey for my taste. 1,600 divided by 32.15 ounces in a kilo, and you're at 49.7. Nah, it's too much. $1.70 over spot? I don't think so. How about a 100-ounce bar if you got some big bucks? 49.51 puts you out the door at 48. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to 100 to get it below spot. BGASC, it'll be a beat-up bar. With any luck, you get an Asahi or a Johnson Matthey. You'll never get that Silvertown bar. I've tried, and they don't even have them, in my opinion. Okay, moving back to 1 ounce rounds. We need a better deal on 1 ounce rounds, and here it is, 49 out the door for prospectors. If you want to go to a smaller lot, they're going to be right there. Secondary market, those are going to be let's see, 50 be $1.50 off, 48.50 be about a quarter over spot on these secondary market rounds. Maybe they'll send you something cool, but they'll definitely be beat up if they're from BGASC. Let's keep moving here. And peace dollars in the tube. Tuba 20, 8.25. These are 1925 peace dollars. And there we go. There's a 1924, 1925, 1922. What are the rare dates? 24, 25. I don't know. But let's look at this one at 8.25. That's about 41 bucks, about 40 out the door for peace dollars, and I don't like that listing. Let's go up to Liberty. I'm going to skip Liberty. Let's go to this guy here, 9.59. They look nice. Big seller, pretty good feedback, $10 shipping. Have they been cleaned up? That is the question. You know, can't tell. You can't, if you buy that, you just have to realize some of these dealers clean them up. Let's go to the Morgans. Maybe we'll find something better. 800 bucks for a tube of Morgans? Nah. Nice pictures. Mid-size seller, small to mid-size. $27 shipping are as nice as some of these are BU. Real nice. I like this guy, and I like this listing. And at 82.70, 827, you'd be at 41.30. You'd be 40 bucks for nice looking Morgans, and they're not even 21s. That is a good deal. That is a good deal, guys. Don't pay 35 bucks for culls. Look at that. My God, what are the dates? Has some Carson Cities in there too. That is a nice deal. I like this seller. I don't know why he's charging 27 bucks shipping. What else do you have, buddy? I'm going to put that in my cart. Hell yeah, if you guys don't buy that, I might. But he'd have to have 3 rolls for me to skip the sales tax. What else you got? I like you. Oh, it looks like a dealer. $36.50 for 36 coins. Silver Eagles, MS69, $100 a piece. No. 5. Huh. Oh, here we go. Well, he seems to know his coins. I don't know why he's selling those too cheap. Silver certificates. I'm down a rabbit hole. Oh, there's my very favorite Black Eagle. Just love this image. That's my favorite. Wow. That's a beautiful collectible banknote there. Just beautiful. I would get that in a high quality, though. Yeah, it's been folded and torn up a little bit. It's a poor quality, but I just think that's one of the prettiest banknotes ever made. Look at that, 130 bucks. God. Okay, I got to get off this guy. Hold on one second. I need a sip of coffee. I'm just going to get onto the gold. What do you say? I'm going to do the gold eagles. 1/10 gold eagle, as cheap as $4.58. That would be $13 off. Would put you at $4.45 for a gold eagle. The dealer price is $4.45 versus a 1/10 gold eagle, cheapest on the internet, is $4.41. That's a push. Uh-oh. Okay, strikeout. Let's go to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. 1/4 ounce gold eagle, as cheap as $10.89. Are you a good seller? Pretty big seller. Good feedback. $10 shipping, and it's a proof. $10.89 on this one. You would take $32 off. You'd be at $10.57 on a 1/4. $10.57. Got the hiccups again. $10.57 versus $11.34. Wow. Well, if I did my math right, that's a smoking deal right there. Anything wrong with it? Jesus. Whoa, very nice. Very nice. Very nice savings on that one. 1/2 ounce gold eagle. Just click the links on my website here, and it does help my website when you do. Keeps the wheels on the bus here, so I can do this for you every day, very early in the morning. So 1/4 ounce gold eagle, that's a no-brainer. I wish he had 2 for Louis. 1 ounce gold eagle. 1 ounce gold eagle as cheap as this one is a BU 42.43. That would be $130 off. You'd be at 41.10 on a 1 ounce. 41.10 will beat the dealer by 41.22. Wow, isn't that interesting? So no big savings on the 1 ounce, but the half ounce was out of control. What, people don't want proofs? I don't know what's up with that. 1.85 proof gold set is going to be, buy it now price 77. Ooh, not bad at all. Excellent, untouched, big seller, fair feedback. I got no problem with that. Let's do the math. Can we get this at spot? 7775 times 0.97. And you'll be out the door at 75.41 divided by 1.85. And this is sovereign gold, sovereign U.S. proof gold for 40.76. I'm sorry, 40.76. Spot price of $39.60. It's $110 over, but you're really getting some high quality there for that money. How about a buffalo? Somebody throwing away a buffalo? 43.37, no sale. How about a $5 commemorative? How about that? 1,003, same price as yesterday, not bad. How about a krugerrand? Krugerrand, 1 ounce krugerrand, going to be in the fours. Ooh, 39.50. What was that? That is half ounce. That's a 1/10. 1 ounce, 41.23. On this, you'll take $130. You'll be at 30. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay, 41.23. Be $130 off, and then you would be at 39.90, and the spot price is 39. No, it's $30 over. Okay, man, I'd just go for the gold. I'd go for those half ounce gold eagles, guys. Or maybe there was only one of those. Oh, smoking. Here's the 50 peso. That's the 1.21 ounce of gold, and that is selling for $5,000. Almost gone. And we'll do the math on that. 5,123 times 0.97 equals 48.50 divided by 1.21 and change. 4,000 even, so your buy-sell spread on that would be pretty damn good. About the same as the Krugerrand, but this is going, AUBU condition. So if you're looking to dump some money into gold and you want a low buy-sell spread and something beautiful and humongous, this is actually not pure gold, but it's overweighted, you know. God, I don't even know what the total weight on that is. It's going to be a big, heavy gold coin. But I don't think it's 999. It is, it's only 1.2. Yeah, 057. So they throw in a little extra there. And what is the total weight on this? 37.5 grams of gold. I don't know the total weight, but you're going to be shocked by that coin. I've never gotten one, but I've always wanted one. Okay, and the 25-gram pack of platinum as cheap as 6. You see, ignore the promoted listings, guys, and go to the real listings on eBay. Even eBay tries to screw you with that stuff. The seller pays up for a promoted listing, and they hope somebody clicks this and pays 17, 18, pays $200 too much. I mean, what a joke. What a joke. 1678 out the door would be about 1630 or so. And that's a nice platinum pack. I like that. I'm holding on to mine. That's for damn sure. There's my eBay store, the bars I pour, and let's see. This is the 30th. You know, they may keep prices depressed here to close the month, you know, kind of in this range, maybe at the lower end of this range. I'm not expecting a big rally through October 31st, and then it starts over in November. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. I think you can buy, you know, in here. You may get some better prices today, maybe tomorrow. just don't expect a big breakout rally here before we finish October. There's my eBay store if you want to take a look. There's the bars I pour. I was going to say I'll show you the new bar on November 1st, and you channel members can pick that up at $250 over spot, plus $5 shipping. Okay, and some other stuff on eBay you may want. There's that great Amex card, there's that great PayPal card, and the Quicksilver and the Saver card are also great cards for other reasons. The picks of the day we will skip, and I'm just going to knock it off there. I'm out of energy and out of time, and my video is way too long. So thank you for the thumbs up, thank you for subscribing, thank you for becoming a channel member, the super thanks, the cups of coffee, guys, and everything you want to do to help this channel survive. Oh, I'm right here on the Engelhard listing. They still got those? Oh, they were 49 something the other day, and now they are 51. You really ought to pick that up if you're into vintage bars. They're just going to send you the pressed bars, but it's still a very nice deal at $3 over spot. So that's what's going on. Thanks so much. I will see you tomorrow. Good luck out there.